Welcome everyone, this is Quebec City, the Centre Vidéotron, and you are here for the Royal Rumble, the first ever episode of our WWE 2k26 Universe Mode, and it all begins right here tonight. A two-night event for the Royal Rumble and for every future CJ WWE Premium Live event. Our first night right here in Quebec City, and tomorrow night in Quebec City as well, obviously at the Centre Vidéotron, where we have over 17,000 strong. Ladies and gentlemen, a historic moment for this Universe Mode on this very YouTube channel, CJ Wrestling. This is the beginning of our 2026, our WWE 2k26 Universe Mode. And man, we are very excited to continue our Universe Mode that we started in 2k25. Lasted about 30 plus episodes, and now we are here for the CJ Royal Rumble, the first episode of our WWE 2k26. Well, AJ Lee is back in the WWE and entering at number 1 in the Women's Royal Rumble match. I mean, it's a 20-woman Royal Rumble and you're entering at number 1. It will be a difficult task for the returning AJ Lee, but she can do it. Coming in at number 2 is Asuka, and I don't think that AJ Lee has what it takes to go against the Empress of Tomorrow. Look, Asuka, despite having 1 win and 3 losses in the CJ Universe mode with a 25% win rate, look, she's still Asuka, and she's still one of the greatest women's superstars to ever do it. And she's going against a rusty AJ Lee. I mean, AJ Lee has not participated in a WWE match for quite some time, and especially now that it is a Royal Rumble, it's much different, and it will be a harder task for AJ Lee. It just does not help that it's Asuka coming in at number 2. But now both women starting in the ring for this Women's Royal Rumble as they both go face to face in our first ever episode on our YouTube channel for this WWE 2k26 Universe mode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that notification bell to get all notifications on upcoming videos. And Asuka with a splash to AJ Lee. Asuka was starting very strong, and that's kind of was my prediction. As now Asuka right away trying to eliminate AJ Lee. This would be one of the worst returns ever if AJ Lee gets eliminated so early in this match. And Asuka might potentially do it, but AJ Lee able to get out of it. And now it's AJ Lee's turn to potentially eliminate Asuka. And AJ Lee trying to put Asuka over the top rope, but Asuka is holding strong. And now at the same spot that AJ Lee was, and now Asuka doing the same thing as AJ Lee and getting out of that. But now Asuka going for a huge right elbow to AJ Lee, trying to trip her. But now finally she does it with a German suplex, taking AJ Lee down. And Asuka in position for maybe a top rope maneuver here, but AJ Lee getting out of it with a kick to the face of Asuka. And now AJ Lee wearing Asuka down, putting her to the corner, putting her on the top. But now Asuka getting out of it as well. And now Asuka going on the top rope. And now Asuka with a diving crossbody to AJ Lee. And Asuka is feeling it in Quebec City at the Centre Vidéotron here with a huge knee as well to AJ Lee. And man, it's all been Asuka as we await number 3, who will be coming soon in this Women's Royal Rumble match. Don't forget, a 20-woman Royal Rumble match. And now Asuka with a powerbomb position has AJ Lee where she wants her, and now almost eliminating her, but powerbombing her on the top rope. And in 3 seconds, number 3 will be heading to our ring. And it is Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree on the Raw brand, who's entering at number 3 with Asuka and AJ Lee in the ring with her. Potentially the underdog of this match, as Maxine Dupree tries to learn from these epic superstars in AJ Lee and Asuka, but AJ Lee was able to take Maxine down. But now Asuka up on her shoulders and now delivering a nice left kick to AJ Lee's head. But now Maxine Dupree with a Russian leg sweep. And now assaulting Asuka, trying to wear her face paint down as well. As Maxine Dupree comes in this match, actually in her first ever CJ matchup. And Maxine Dupree trying to shock the world here, potentially meeting Asuka, but Asuka now getting tripped by AJ Lee. And AJ Lee and Maxine teaming up on Asuka. 2 members from Raw here, and then AJ Lee, who's a free agent for now. We might know more on where she signs going forward. But now it's Asuka taking AJ Lee down. And out. But Asuka's going to head to Maxine Dupree. And Asuka with a huge right knee to the face of Maxine Dupree. And now delivering some other kicks. Maxine, but now AJ Lee with a Lita Express to Asuka. And all three women fighting each other with some devious kicks and some ruthless punches. And now Asuka getting punched by AJ Lee. And AJ Lee potentially now going to eliminate Asuka. But it's Maxine Dupree who's going to interfere. Maxine Dupree wants AJ Lee. Wants to eliminate AJ Lee. Wants to make a statement. Or she might have cost elimination for AJ Lee. And now the Empress of Tomorrow is standing on the top rope as we await number 4 of this women's Royal Rumble match. Whoa, what a face-to-face we'll be getting here between Io Sky and Asuka in the middle of this ring in Quebec. But now Asuka going on Io Sky and now Maxine interfering in their affair. And now AJ Lee with the Lita Express to Maxine and Asuka with a running bulldog to Io Sky. And now Asuka going for a dropkick, Io Sky reversing. Io Sky, a member of the SmackDown brand, who's been a strong contender in the main event scene, but unfortunately only has one matchup and one loss in this CG Universe mode. But it's Asuka again taking care of AJ Lee, the number 1 entrant, the one who's the most tired, that's for sure. Hasn't wrestled in a long time and entered number 1 in this match. Nothing's in AJ Lee's favor, that's for sure. And now Io Sky Irish whipping Maxine. But now AJ Lee taking Io Sky down. But now Maxine trying to eliminate AJ Lee, but AJ Lee survives. Maxine almost shocked the world, eliminating one of the greatest divas in history. Now Asuka targeting that left arm of Io Sky. Trying to do as much damage as possible to her opponents. But now Asuka reversing AJ Lee's attempt at a kick. And now going for a German suplex to AJ Lee. And it's Io Sky and Maxine in the corner, but Asuka taking down Maxine. And now women's face-to-face here. Io Sky, AJ Lee, Asuka going at it while Maxine's just trying to infiltrate herself. No one seems to care about Maxine Dupree. I believe this is bullying. But Maxine Dupree is down in the middle of this ring. Asuka potentially going to be eliminated. This is the Women's Royal Rumble match. The winner will face a Women's Champion at WrestleMania. The Women's Champ of their choosing, but AJ Lee with the Hurricane Rana. And now Asuka going for the Asuka lock on AJ Lee. As we await number 5, Asuka lock is locked in on AJ Lee. But even if you tap out, the match is not over. This is a Royal Rumble match, and number 5 is coming to us right here in Quebec. And Naomi is here. Naomi going after Asuka. Proceed with caution. And that's a true statement. That's now Maxine about to get eliminated. But no, Naomi is out. Naomi has been eliminated. Asuka has eliminated Naomi. A record. Naomi lasted about 10 seconds max in this matchup. And unfortunately for her, she gets eliminated by the Empress of Tomorrow, by Asuka. And now it's Maxine about to eliminate Io Sky potentially, but no. Instead Maxine runs into AJ Lee. And now Maxine's going to put AJ Lee in the corner. And now Maxine going for a suplex on Io Sky. But Io Sky putting Maxine in the corner. And now Asuka trying to drop kick AJ Lee. Both women reversing their moves as AJ Lee's on the top rope. But Asuka not letting her jump or not letting her perform anything. Now Io Sky's on the top rope with a diving moonsault. Oh, Maxine. And now Asuka with a neck breaker to Io Sky, but Maxine not in a good position, getting hit by Io Sky's finishing move. Now Maxine Dupri again attempting for that suplex, not able to hit it. But now Maxine has Io Sky where she wants her in the corner. Going to eliminate a fellow neighbor. A former friend. As Io Sky might get eliminated by Asuka. But AJ Lee reversing Maxine's attempt at a strike. And now Asuka with a running bulldog to Io Sky. And now Maxine Dupri with a huge powerbomb to AJ Lee. Maxine Dupri is shocking. Stellar performance as of now. But Io Sky going to eliminate Asuka. Well, no, and now Maxine, as we see, she's going to go for that worm. But she has space. She does not. Asuka interfering with Maxine's attempt at a worm, and number 6 is coming through while AJ Lee has the spider's web locked in. Charlotte Flair, this might be my pick, as Charlotte Flair has participated in 9 matches in this universe mode with 5 wins, and one of them being a disqualification to a draw. But look, Charlotte Flair's my pick, and she's about to get eliminated by Io Sky, but she dodged the bullet right there. Io Sky teamed with Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series War Games in our final WWE Premium Live event in the WWE 2k26 universe mode. But now Charlotte Flair potentially eliminating Asuka, but instead AJ Lee trying to eliminate Asuka, and no one seems to be able to eliminate. No one's able to eliminate Asuka. She's staying there tight, hanging on tight. And now Charlotte Flair going to eliminate Io Sky. Io Sky is gone. Charlotte Flair has been dominant, and she just came in. So dominant. Eliminating Io Sky. As I mentioned, a member of her War Games team when she went against Rhea Ripley's team. And now going to eliminate Asuka. Asuka hanging on. Keeps hanging on. But we see that Asuka is almost going to get eliminated. She's like, everyone's targeting her. Everyone knows she's tired. It's not looking good for Asuka. But Charlotte Flair with already 1 elimination here. But now AJ Lee with her finishing move. Her submission move on Maxine Dupri. And Maxine taps out. Maxine Dupri is tapped out, but again, in Royal Rumble rules, a submission doesn't do shit. And now AJ Lee going to eliminate Maxine Dupri potentially. Can she do it? Can AJ Lee eliminate Maxine? And yes, she can. AJ Lee has eliminated Raw superstar Maxine Dupri, who was entrant number 3 in this matchup. But Charlotte Flair going after AJ Lee, targeting AJ Lee. A SmackDown superstar targeting AJ Lee now with Asuka. But now Asuka with a huge maneuver to take down Charlotte Flair as we await our next entrant in this match. And number 7, Stephanie Vaquer from Raw. Stephanie Vaquer, who made her debut on the last Raw episode of 2k25 when she faced Nia Jax, but we all know how that went. Nia Jax caused a disqualification, hitting her with a chair, wanting to get out of her championship match. But now Stephanie Vaquer is here in the Women's Rumble match, taking good care of Asuka with a doubles kiss. Oh, Quebec City's loving that, including me. And now AJ Lee, Macho Man Randy Savage, elbow drop. CM Punk is proud, seeing AJ Lee compete in such fierce, such grit as AJ Lee with a huge kick to Charlotte Flair. CM Punk, don't forget, is defending the World Heavyweight Championship in our main event tonight. Night 1 against Seth freaking Rollins. Will be quite the main event. Don't miss that. But our Women's Royal Rumble already had 7 entrants. Already had a couple eliminations. Of course, Maxine Dupree, who got eliminated by AJ Lee. Then we had Io Sky, eliminated by Charlotte Flair. And our first elimination was Naomi, who got eliminated by Asuka. And now Stephanie Vaquero will try to eliminate AJ Lee, but AJ Lee still wants to fight. Still wants to compete. Is now Asuka going on Charlotte Flair, but AJ Lee is going to interrupt that. Don't forget, up next, Trick Williams will defend the United States Championship against Sami Zayn. The United States title on the line. Sami Zayn wants that championship. That will be right after this Women's Royal Rumble match. As AJ Lee trying to attempt a diving crossbody to Stephanie Vaquero. That did not click at all. As Vaquero chopping Asuka. And Vaquero with a huge kick to the midsection. Is now Flair with a power slam to AJ Lee. And now Vaquero with a DDT. Stephanie is your last woman standing for now in what has been an epic Women's Royal Rumble match. And our next entrant, number 8. None other than Piper Niven, who enters at number 8 from the Raw brand. And Piper Niven could cause some trouble as she's about to eliminate Asuka, and yes, she does. Piper Niven shockingly eliminates Asuka, our number 2 entrant. But don't forget, our main event tonight, Seth Rollins looks to steal CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship. That all goes down right here tonight in Quebec City for the Night 1 main event. But as we saw, Asuka, who just got eliminated by Piper Niven, who Piper Niven already enters with 1 elimination. And Charlotte Flair, who just speared Stephanie Vaquero. And now AJ Lee, trying to make Piper Niven tap out. And while at the same time that's going on, we have Charlotte Flair with a figure 4 into a figure 8 leg lock right on Stephanie Vaquero. But Piper Niven was able to get out of the web that is Alexa Bliss. That is AJ Lee, sorry. I am completely lost. AJ Lee. And Vaquero was also able to get out of Charlotte Flair's submission, but at what cost? At what cost? And now Stephanie Vaquero with a knee. Huge knee to Piper Niven. And now Vaquero has Piper where she wants her, but now Vaquero with a German suplex, kind of. And now AJ Lee's going to try to make Charlotte Flair tap out. As we see in our bottom left corner, it's Vaquero with a huge knee to the back of Piper Niven. Now Stephanie Vaquero getting tripped by AJ Lee, but no, able to dodge that. And Stephanie Vaquero is sort of trying to 1v2 Piper Niven and AJ Lee. Piper Niven trying to eliminate Stephanie Vaquero. But now it's Charlotte Flair attempting a suplex to AJ Lee. But now AJ Lee with a nothing. AJ Lee with a nothing. Completely flopped as we await our next entrant. And it's the EST of the WWE, Bianca Belair, who enters the Women's Royal Rumble match. And we know the history between Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair, who were able to face off in that fatal 4-way at SummerSlam. And that triple threat at Bad Blood involving Rhea Ripley as well. They know each other. They've got history. Bianca Belair, who enters this match with 2 wins and 2 losses. And we just witnessed the elimination of Piper Niven. Thank you, Piper Niven. This is a good performance by Piper. She eliminated Asuka. She did eliminate Asuka, but cannot go past the 10th entrant. But now Bianca Belair was able to almost eliminate Stephanie Vaquer. But instead, Bianca Belair is going to go for that moonsault. Now Bianca Belair Irish whipping AJ Lee, but AJ Lee reversing it, putting Bianca in the corner. But now Bianca Belair reversing it, putting AJ Lee in the corner. And now Charlotte Flair is going to put Bianca Belair possibly outside of this ring and then eliminating her. But no, not yet at least. As Bianca Belair able to survive. But for how long? Charlotte Flair thought Bianca was eliminated. And now Bianca's going to throw Charlotte Flair outside of the ring and trying to eliminate the queen of the WWE. But that's not going to happen. AJ Lee with a code breaker. Right now Bianca Belair eliminating Charlotte Flair. Yes, that didn't happen. Bianca eliminates Charlotte Flair, who came in at number 6. Charlotte Flair was my pick. But AJ Lee was able to eliminate Charlotte Flair. Bianca Belair was able to eliminate Charlotte Flair. And now, can we talk about these 3 women that are inside of this ring right now? Bianca Belair, AJ Lee, and Stephanie Vaquer. Just imagine we get this in a WrestleMania main event. All these 3 women. Would be absolutely amazing. But we're getting this for free right here, right now, in Quebec City in the Royal Rumble match. As now Vaquer in a powerbomb position to AJ Lee. But no, it's that right knee in the back connecting on AJ Lee. Bianca Belair drop kicking Stephanie Vaquer. And oh no. Vaquer, get ready. Well, instead, no. Rhea Ripley goes straight to Bianca Belair. Number 10, Rhea Ripley has entered the Women's Royal Rumble match. Rhea Ripley, a SmackDown superstar. And Rhea Ripley, I mean, come on. 3 wins, 3 losses in the CJ Universe mode, but we all know her as someone that can go undefeated for a long time. She's a beast. She's a beast. And now Vaquer can get ready for Rhea Ripley. Now Rhea Ripley taking Vaquer down, but no, Vaquer was able to reverse that. And now Stephanie Vaquer with a right boot to the chin of Rhea Ripley. And now both women reversing each other's moves. I thought this Women's Rumble couldn't get more stacked, but Rhea Ripley said, nah, let me change the game here. And now Rhea Ripley taking Vaquer down, but now AJ Lee. AJ Lee with that spider's web. AJ Lee with that spider's web to Rhea Ripley. Can she make the Eradicator tap out? Well, Vaquer is taunting. No, as Rhea Ripley with a side suplex, and now Rhea putting Stephanie Vaquer in the corner. Don't forget that next week it will be the Raw premiere of WWE 2k26. Expect CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Gunther, MJF, Nia Jax. They will all be there for the premiere live in Scotland. For the first ever episode of Raw on WWE 2k26 will be the second episode of this 2k26 universe mode in its entirety. As Vaquer, Rhea Ripley, and AJ Lee are all in this ring. I did not mention the elimination of Bianca Belair, but as we saw, Bianca Belair recently got eliminated. Quite a shocker to me, as Bianca Belair was certainly one of the favorites to win this Women's Royal Rumble match. But now AJ Lee, who came in at number 1, surprisingly, has lasted 20 minutes at least. And AJ Lee telling Vaquer to get up, but also waiting for number 11 to come out. Liv Morgan, number 11 in this Royal Rumble match from the Raw brand, is here. And now with 3 amigos to Stephanie Vaquer. Quite disrespectful knowing Stephanie Vaquer's background. But Liv Morgan now going on Rhea Ripley. They have history in the WWE. quite a lot. And now Rhea Ripley with a chop block to Liv Morgan. And now AJ Lee taking care of Stephanie Vaquer as well. And now Vaquer with a German suplex to Liv Morgan. This is pretty chaotic, to say the least. And now AJ Lee potentially eliminating Rhea Ripley. That would be probably the biggest elimination in this Women's Royal Rumble so far. And let's talk about Liv Morgan a little. Liv Morgan, who has a 50% win rate, competed in 2 matches so far in the generous mode. 1 win, 1 loss. Liv Morgan, though, looking to place her future in good hands and possibly winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Now Vaquer with a DDT to Rhea Ripley, and now Stephanie Vaquer with a German suplex to Liv Morgan. Quite impressed with her performance. Quite impressed with Stephanie Vaquer's grid that she's been showing. And now Stephanie Vaquer, oh my goodness, taking down Rhea Ripley, while AJ Lee trying to make Liv Morgan tap out in this Women's Royal Rumble match. And oh yes, possibly. But no, Liv Morgan getting out of it. And now Vaquer almost eliminating Rhea Ripley. Possibly, as AJ Lee is able to land a ruthless back body drop on Liv Morgan. And now it's Liv Morgan with that suplex to AJ Lee, and yet again, tres amigos for Liv Morgan. But now Stephanie Vaquer. Again, that right knee to Rhea Ripley's back. And now she's gonna do it to Liv Morgan as well. Oh! Liv Morgan is down. And Stephanie Vaquer trying to eliminate Liv Morgan as the Women's Royal Rumble match continues as we await our next entrant. Raquel Rodriguez, number 12, who's part of the Judgment Day with Liv Morgan. But Raquel Rodriguez eliminates Liv Morgan. Are you kidding? Number 11, Liv Morgan, getting eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez, her tag team partner, who just came at number 12. Raquel eliminating her tag team partner. Now that's going to make headlines. And that's going to cause some trouble inside of the Judgment Day, because what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Don't forget, this is a 20-woman Royal Rumble match, and we are at number 12, Raquel Rodriguez. Number 13 will be heading in this ring quite soon, as Rhea Ripley delivering a powerbomb to Raquel Rodriguez, and AJ Lee with a tornado DDT to Stephanie Vaquer. And now Rhea Ripley with a razor's edge to Raquel Rodriguez, and now AJ Lee trying to make Stephanie Vaquer tap out. AJ Lee has done this move quite a lot in this matchup, and now Rhea Ripley on our left taking down Raquel Rodriguez. And now it's Rhea Ripley who eliminates Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley with her 3rd elimination in this Women's Royal Rumble match. Rhea Ripley, who has already eliminated Bianca Belair, Raquel Rodriguez. So it is it's her 2nd elimination. Sorry, I said 3, but no, it's her 2nd elimination. But nonetheless, still an excellent performance by Rhea Ripley. As, again, we cannot forget that our upcoming Women's World Championship match later on tonight will have major implications for this match. The winner, if it's Nia Jax or Lita, could be heading to WrestleMania in Atlanta with that World Championship. And they might be challenged by this Women's Royal Rumble winner that so far could be Rhea Ripley, could be Stephanie Vaquer, could be AJ Lee, or could be Sol Ruca, who comes in at number 13. And I like that. I like Sol Ruca. She's an interesting superstar. She's an interesting pick for this Women's Royal Rumble match. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Sol Ruca, who comes in at number 13. It's been one chaotic matchup. Here in Quebec City is now Rhea Ripley taking down Stephanie Vaquer with a razor's edge and an axe handle from AJ Lee on Rhea Ripley. And now Stephanie Vaquer almost eliminated by the hands of AJ Lee. And now Sol Ruca trying to teach some of her mentors, some of her inspirations, how it's done now in the WWE. Quebec City is always a hot crowd, and they are showing it right here at the Centre Vidéotron for the Royal Rumble, our first match ever in 2k26 in our universe mode. And Rhea Ripley just hit a riptide on Sol Ruca. And many more matches to come here tonight and tomorrow on night 2. Don't miss also the press conference later on tonight as well. And Rhea Ripley with a powerbomb to Stephanie Vaquer, and we await our next entrant. Chelsea Green at entrant number 14 could make a splash in this women's Royal Rumble match, coming in late in the match, in the second half of the match. She could potentially cause some chaos here. And now she is going after Rhea Ripley and delivering a German suplex to Ripley. Sol Ruca continuing to take care of AJ Lee. And now Chelsea Green with a DDT to Sol Ruca. Now Vaquer heads herself onto Chelsea Green. But AJ Lee with a Lita press on mommy Rhea Ripley. As Vaquer climbs the top rope, it is not looking good for Chelsea Green. Holy shit, Stephanie Vaquer. And now it's AJ Lee with a diving leg drop. Chelsea Green's catching some strays. The Raw superstar who came in at number 14 is catching some strays here in the Rumble, and just like that, she has been eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley gets another elimination. I believe she's at 3 now. But she's at a huge number of eliminations tonight. As you are watching the Women's Royal Rumble, the winner will go on to face the Women's Champion of their choosing at WrestleMania in Atlanta later down the road. What a matchup. What a start to this epic weekend. As Rhea Ripley's on the top rope, and it's not looking good for the superstars here. As Rhea Ripley takes AJ Lee down. And now going after Vaquer is Ripley. And now Sol Ruca was going after Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley can take on lots of women. But when it comes to Stephanie Vaquer, who just hit a German suplex, maybe that's not the case, as Vaquer was able to take down Rhea Ripley. And AJ Lee chopping Vaquer. Vaquer exchanging chops with AJ Lee. Though Stephanie Vaquer's move is reversed by AJ Lee. And it's reversed by Stephanie Vaquer. Both women reversing all each other's moves as we await number 15. Will it be a member of the Raw roster or the SmackDown roster? Or will this be a free agent? This can be anyone. But ladies and gentlemen, entrant number 15, Zelina Vega, the visual herself. Zelina Vega, who right away suffers a huge maneuver by Stephanie Vaquer. And Stephanie Vaquer almost eliminating Zelina Vega early. And a double axe handle hit by AJ Lee. But now it's Stephanie Vaquer who indeed eliminated Zelina Vega very early. Zelina Vega with not the performance that she wanted, who just came in at number 15. We're going to have to wait number 16. But Stephanie Vaquer, I mean, what an MVP in this match. Actually, all these 4 women who are inside of this ring are my heavy favorites to win this match. I don't know who else can take them out of this matchup instead of themselves. So this will be quite interesting to see it playing out here in Quebec City as AJ Lee is looking to make Sol Ruca tap out. And AJ Lee with a spider web, making a huge spider tap out. Sol Ruca taps out. And now it's Rhea Ripley, though, who's going to be the last woman standing this late in this matchup. Rhea Ripley, a member of the SmackDown brand, is our former Women's Undisputed Championship. As we remember, defeated Tiffany Stratton in the first SmackDown episode of 2k25. But then lost it at SummerSlam in that Fatal 4 match. And it was Tiffany Stratton who grabbed her championship back. Tiffany Stratton is watching this match, but also Trish Stratus, who's going to face Tiffany Stratton tomorrow, is also watching this match. And who else is watching this match? Well, Nia Jax and Lita, who are competing in a Women's World Championship match later on tonight. But now AJ Lee with a huge running knee to Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Bloody Ripley, metaphorically, yes, but might have gotten literally here, as Rhea Ripley is, I think, busted open, as AJ Lee wants to make Stephanie Vaquer tap out. AJ Lee, how many women have she made tap out here tonight? Explosive performance by AJ Lee, but who gets dropkick, springboard dropkick by Sol Ruca. And Sol Ruca looking to make her mark, looking to shock the world by eliminating Rhea Ripley, the one with the most eliminations in this match and the one with the most chances to win this match. As number 16 has arrived, Lyra Valkyria from the Raw brand, who immediately gets jumped by Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer loves to shock her opponents as they get inside of this ring. We almost witnessed, by the way, Sol Ruca's elimination earlier during Lyra Valkyria's entrance, as she continues to wanting to stay in this match, continuing to fight as Rhea Ripley tries to eliminate Sol Ruca, and Rhea Ripley eliminating Sol Ruca, unfortunately for Sol Ruca, who came in at number 13. A huge performance for this rookie. Lots of good things coming up for her, as Vaquer now trying to eliminate Lyra Valkyria, who just came in, and she does eliminate Lyra Valkyria. Stephanie Vaquer likes to end people's dreams. She ended Zelina Vega's dream, Lyra Valkyria's dream. I mean, come on, Stephanie Vaquer. You're maybe too good. As we have 4 women left. We have Bayley, who has announced her women's entrance in this match. So, let's see. All we know is that Bayley's supposed to be here. But when? That's the question. Bayley is supposed to enter this Women's Royal Rumble match. And the question is when? Number 17 that is next, or number 20? We don't know. But it's Vaquer and AJ Lee who are going to team up on Rhea Bloody Ripley, but maybe not. AJ Lee double axe on those Stephanie Vaquer, and Rhea Ripley was able to get up and go on AJ Lee, but AJ Lee will surprise Rhea Ripley with a running knee to the face. Man, if this is the start, what is the main event of night 1 going to offer us? What is Seth Rollins and then CM Punk, the world title being on the line? What is that going to offer Quebec City and the rest of the WWE CJ universe? As 2k26, this universe mode starting off real hot. As Rhea Ripley trying to eliminate Vaquer. Has been on a roll recently, but it's AJ Lee and Vaquer. We're going to team up, but Rhea Ripley not letting that happen, bashing their heads onto each other as Rhea Way number 17. And now AJ Lee taking down Rhea Ripley, but it's Stephanie Vaquer with her signature move to AJ Lee. And number 17, I was talking about it just recently. It's the role model, Bayley, from the SmackDown brand. And now teaming up with Rhea Ripley to take down AJ Lee. And it's Vaquer who's going to trip Bayley, though. And now AJ Lee, no, AJ Lee, who came in at number 1 and lasted until number 17. AJ Lee has been eliminated by the current favorite, Rhea Ripley. Absolute bonkers. Historical moments that we are witnessing here. This is unseen, unheard of. And I cannot wait when we award a winner here. As Bayley's just taunting in the back as Vaquer and Rhea Ripley are going at it, but now Bayley inserting herself into the frame. As Rhea Ripley, though, bashing Bayley's midsection. And now it's Stephanie Vaquer in a power bomb position. Oh no, with that right knee to the back. As now Bayley's sending Vaquer in the corner. Vaquer not letting herself go. And Stephanie doing Stephanie stuff. Boom! Bayley's down. Bayley is down. And Stephanie Vaquer might pick up another huge elimination. And now it's Rhea Ripley, who's not gonna let Vaquer get eliminated. Rhea Ripley wants to eliminate Bayley herself. And now Rhea Ripley going for that headbutt, but Stephanie Vaquer was able to dodge that. And now Vaquer with a nice little DDT. And now it's Bayley on the middle rope though, taunting Stephanie Vaquer. How many dream matches, scenarios have we witnessed here? A lot of them. I mean, just Bayley and Vaquer, Vaquer and Ripley, a lot. But SmackDown in 2 weeks, the SmackDown premiere will be quite amazing. Don't miss it. You're going to see the likes of John Cena, Bayley, Randy Orton, Rhea Ripley, and many more. And we will be live from Italy. Expect 15,000 plus people to attend on the SmackDown premiere. And up next, entrant number 8, Roxanne Perez. Honestly, look, this is my pick. Roxanne Perez is my pick. I love me some underdogs. And now Vaquer is gonna teach Rhea Ripley how to kiss the devil. And she was able to hit that devil's kiss, and now Stephanie Vaquer is gonna jump. And yes, she does, and she connects while Roxanne was able to hit a code breaker to Bayley. And Roxanne Perez now going on Vaquer, but maybe not a smart decision, as Stephanie Vaquer might have taken the odds as our next favorite to win this Women's Royal Rumble match. Again, we are awaiting 2 women, number 19 and number 20. As this is a 20-woman Royal Rumble match, and this is the Royal Rumble. And next week it will be the Raw premiere, and in 2 weeks it will be the SmackDown premiere, and in 3 weeks we're going back to Raw. That's how CJ Universe Mode works. An episode per week. No, not 2 episodes, not a Raw, not a SmackDown in that same week, but instead it is a Raw for that week, and then another week it's SmackDown, and then the following week it's Raw. That's how we roll here. Expect a lot of content, let me tell you, for this WWE 2k26 Universe Mode, as all these 4 women continue to battle as we await number 19. And now Bayley putting Rhea Ripley in the corner, as Rhea Ripley though going to hit a riptide on Bayley. Yes, she does. Rhea Ripley with a riptide. Now Vaquer sends Roxanne Perez in the corner, while Rhea Ripley continues to take care of Bayley. Who will go on in main event WrestleMania? Who will go on and potentially win the World Championship at WrestleMania? It could be all 4 of them. It could be Roxanne Perez. It could be Vaquer. It could be Ripley. It could be Bayley. It could be any of them. But we await 2 superstars. And in 5 seconds, number 19 will be heading our way, as Rhea Ripley just got eliminated. Oh my god. And Alexa Bliss, number 19. Alexa Bliss on the Raw brand is here and taking down Roxanne Perez, but Rhea Ripley, the woman who came in at number 10 with the most eliminations, has been eliminated. She must acknowledge her defeat, even though she broke some records here in terms of eliminations, as Bayley now hitting a rose plant on Sami Vaquer. And Alexa Bliss coming in at number 19, who on Raw recently has beaten Chelsea Green, has beaten Piper Niven, tried to beat Nia Jax for that Women's World Championship in one of her open challenges, but that's when Lita got in Nia Jax's way, and that's when Alexa Bliss didn't really get the chance. So Alexa Bliss winning the Rumble can mean a lot to her. She can finally get that opportunity on the grandest stage of them all. But now Vaquer is, in my opinion, looking way too dominant here. But again, Rhea Ripley's gone. Rhea Ripley was a big factor. So that helps all these women, as now Alexa Bliss is going to eliminate Roxanne Perez. One other woman is down. Entry number 18, that was Roxanne Perez, who just got eliminated. And by the way, this is a 20-woman Royal Rumble. So we will be getting number 20 very soon. Our last and final entrant in this women's Royal Rumble. Stephanie Vaquer, Bayley, Alexa Bliss are the last three for now. But again, we await number 20 in this 20-woman Royal Rumble, kicking off the Royal Rumble Night 1 in Quebec City, live at the Vidéotron Center, where over 17,000 are live. It's Alexa Bliss with her sister Abigail to Bayley. And Alexa Bliss trying to eliminate the role model, history of history. And she's about to eliminate Bayley, as Vaquer is taunting in the corner, taunting this raucous crowd in Quebec City. But Bayley does not want to get eliminated just yet. Now Alexa Bliss with a takedown to Bayley, but now Vaquer with a double axe handle, and we await number 30. The man, Becky Two Belts, whatever you want to call her. Becky Lynch is here at number 30. In the final four, Becky Lynch, Stephanie Vaquer, Alexa Bliss, and Bayley. One of these women is going to WrestleMania. One of these women will compete for a world title at WrestleMania in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It will be grandiose, as Becky Lynch goes after Bayley. And Becky Lynch with a drop kick to Bayley. A lot of Raw representation here. Alexa Bliss, Stephanie Vaquer, and Becky Lynch, all from the Raw brand, with Bayley fighting for SmackDown. But I don't think they're fighting for their brand. I don't think they're fighting for someone. They're fighting for their heart. They're fighting for themselves. They are fighting for their families. This could mean so much to them, but this also means so much to either Nia Jax or Lita. That's one thing. And it could also mean so much for Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, as two of these four women in these world title matches will participate at WrestleMania, most likely defending their world championships. But against who? As Bayley almost got eliminated. But it's either going to be Becky Lynch, either going to be Bayley, either going to be Stephanie Vaquer, either going to be Alexa Bliss. Becky Lynch and Bayley, they're part of the Four Horsewomen. They know each other, and they could be, actually, they're my favorites to win. But then you have Stephanie Vaquer, who has been on a roll this Women's Rumble. I mean, she came in at number 7 and is still in this Women's Royal Rumble. She's about to get eliminated by Alexa Bliss, but not just yet. And then obviously you have Alexa Bliss. And Alexa Bliss, she does not need a whole recap of her career. She is fucking Alexa Bliss, excuse my language. But now Alexa Bliss taking down Sami Vaquer in the corner, while Becky Lynch has the disarmer locked in on Bayley, and Bayley taps out. In a normal match, Becky Lynch wins. Becky Lynch defeats Bayley. But this is the Royal Rumble, Becky. Becky, you gotta throw Bayley off the top rope. Now Alexa Bliss eliminating Stephanie Vaquer. Alexa Bliss has eliminated Stephanie Vaquer, who came in at number 7. And now it might be Alexa Bliss's turn to get eliminated. But Bayley is going to let Alexa Bliss live, as Bayley now going after Becky Lynch, the man, the evil. But Alexa Bliss now eliminating Bayley. Bayley, who came in at number 13, at number 17, has gotten eliminated. And that means that Alexa Bliss, who came in at number 19, and Becky Lynch, who came in at number 20, are your final two. One of them will go on to WrestleMania. One of them might have a chance to become a world champion at WrestleMania. Who will it be? As Alexa Bliss turned her back on Bayley, Bayley stayed her. She said, okay, I'll have mercy. I won't eliminate you. I'll go after the one that we should eliminate. Possibly the favorite, Becky Lynch, who came in at number 20. More energy. But Alexa Bliss then said, no, this is every man for themselves, and you should have pulled the trigger. As Alexa Bliss now might eliminate Becky Lynch, as she's next to the ropes, a dangerous position. As Alexa Bliss is trying to lift Becky up on top of those ropes. But Alexa Bliss so close, but at the same time so far, as Becky's able to escape that. But Alexa Bliss, Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail by Alexa Bliss. And now Bliss to main event WrestleMania. But no, she misses. She misses, and instead trying to climb the, trying to put Becky over the top rope. But now it's Becky Lynch. Becky with a manhandle slam. Alexa Bliss is down and out. But can she go over and out? As Becky Lynch has Alexa Bliss on top of the corner. On top of that turnbuckle, the top turnbuckle. But Alexa Bliss getting out of it. Alexa Bliss now going on top of the middle rope. Dangerous position for Alexa Bliss as Becky dodges her double axe handle, and now taking down Alexa with a crucifix. Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss exchanging strikes. But now it's Alexa trying to make Becky tap out with a guillotine. You can't get a more intense showdown to end a women's rumble than this. As Alexa Bliss trying to make Becky tap out, and yes, she does. Becky Lynch, one of the masters of submission, a submission specialist, has tapped out. And now Alexa Bliss taking her time, lifting Becky Lynch back up to her feet that she might have effed up, as Becky Lynch busts Alexa Bliss open with a headbutt. And now it's Becky Lynch going for a huge strike, but Alexa Bliss with another Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail to Becky Lynch. And Alexa Bliss has Becky Lynch where she wants her. And Alexa Bliss with a strike, double kick to Becky Lynch. And Alexa Bliss gaining some momentum. Clotheslining Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss is your Women's Royal Rumble winner. And Alexa Bliss is heading to WrestleMania with 4 eliminations. Your 2026 Rumble winner. Welcome back to CJ Royal Rumble, the first ever episode of the WWE 2k26 Universe Mode, and it is brought to you by Pepsi, the official sponsor for tonight's premium live event at the Centre Vidéotron. Our hosts for tonight in Quebec City, and man, have they been good to us. What a sold out crowd, over 17,000 people. And the men's rumble tomorrow night, main eventing, we're gonna find out who goes on to face the world champion of their choosing at WrestleMania in Atlanta. But coming up next, we move on to the United States Championship scene as Trick William defends the United States Championship against Sami Zayn. And as we saw 3 weeks ago on SmackDown, it was Sami Zayn who delivered a vicious assault on Trick Williams. And Sami Zayn made his mark. He wants that United States champion. He fell short to John Cena at Bad Blood months ago for that undisputed championship, but now some people may call this a step down to the United States championship, but absolutely not. Beating Trick Williams and becoming United States champion, that's what Sami wants. We all knew this would kind of feel like a home game for Sami Zayn as he takes on Trick Williams on night 1 for the United States Championship. Sami Zayn's in Quebec City, right across his hometown in Laval, Montreal, Quebec. And here in Quebec City, the crowd is going absolutely bonkers for Sami Zayn. Look, this guy's a hometown hero. A hometown superstar. No wonder they all want Sami Zayn to win. But I'm not sure Trick Williams is going to get booed. That's not what I'm saying. We're just going to see two megastars fight it inside of this very ring. Trick Williams, what a star. He is the future, mark my words. As up next, he's going against Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn usually comes in as the underdog, usually comes in as the rookie, but Sami Zayn ain't no damn rookie anymore. Sami Zayn is the veteran in this match, and Trick Williams is the defying rookie, and the one who's going to try to make his mark, even though he's the United States champion, even though he defeated Rey Fenix at Survivor Series. Now in his first title defense, he takes on none other than Sami Zayn. The United States Championship is on the line. Sami Zayn in Quebec City takes on Trick Williams, the absolute star. One-on-one right here, Royal Rumble. As both men stare each other down. Sami Zayn's looking for a hold, looking for some chain wrestling action. And Trick Williams will accept as both men lock it in. And Sami Zayn putting some pressure on that left arm of Trick Williams, wrenching that arm. And Sami Zayn continues to do so, dealing some damage to that left elbow, especially that upper arm of Trick Williams. But now Trick Williams taking down Sami Zayn on the floor, on the mat, as both men continuing to chain each other up. And now it's Trick Williams wrenching Sami Zayn's back. And German suplex position, but now hitting Sami Zayn right on that spine. But it's Sami Zayn who's going to roll Trick Williams into a chokehold. Sami Zayn's bicep buffering Trick Williams, but now Trick Williams back up on his feet. With Sami Zayn in control, though, as he delivers a small little AA to Trick Williams. Continuing to put some pressure on that left arm of Trick Williams. That might be a factor going late into this matchup. That left arm being demoralized by Sami Zayn. As Sami Zayn just continues to put that assault, though, with Trick Williams with some right elbows, and now Trick with a diving clothesline to Sami Zayn. We might be in Quebec City, but damn, Trick Williams is getting cheered tonight. As Williams now attempting to clothesline Sami through that corner, and Sami Zayn with a clothesline to Trick Williams, and now kicking his head. Don't forget, later on, after this match, actually, Nia Jax will defend that Women's World Championship against Lita. The returning Lita, and also Alexa Bliss earlier won that Women's Royal Rumble and might be facing one of these two at WrestleMania, if that is her choice. As Sami Zayn putting some pressure on Trick Williams' head. He's going to bring him back up on his feet. Irish whipping him, but no, into a little Hurricane Rana. And now bashing the chest of Trick Williams. Sami Zayn entering his ruthless phase. And we've seen him ruthless against many superstars. We've seen it against John Cena at Bad Blood. We've seen it many times also on SmackDown against the likes of Rey Fenix. And so, Sami Zayn has entered this new version of himself, has unlocked this new version of himself, and good for him. If it's going to work, then stay with that version, Sami Zayn. But look, it did not work at Bad Blood, let's be honest. But so far, so good for Sami Zayn in Quebec City. And as soon as I say that, Trick Williams Irish whipping Sami Zayn into that corner. And Trick Williams with a huge big boot to Sami Zayn. Kind of looking like a haluva kick to Sami Zayn. I'd like to know, was that a haluva kick? Please comment down below, because I'd like to know. But now Trick Williams with a comeback attempt, as now Trick Williams looking to trip Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn with an enziguri kick. And now it's Zayn now. Sami with a blue thunder bomb reversed by Trick Williams. He just uses his weight to go on Sami Zayn, and Trick Williams continuing some lariats. And now it's Trick Williams who's going to trip Sami Zayn with that right arm, that right leg, sorry, as now Trick Williams will climb the top rope. And with his Peppa Steppas, he jumps onto Sami Zayn into a frog splash for the victory, but a 2 will make Trick Williams not win this matchup as he defends his United States Championship on night 1 of the Royal Rumble in Quebec City. But now Trick Williams taking Sami Zayn down. And Williams looking to whoop that Trick in Quebec City. And yes, he does know. Sami Zayn reversing it. And now Sami Zayn drop kicks Trick Williams as he jumps high in the sky. And Sami Zayn with a huge left kick to Trick Williams' face. And Sami Zayn getting back the control of this matchup. But Trick Williams with a kick to the midsection. Trying to Irish whip Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn reversing it. And now Sami is going to insert Trick Williams on top. And oh no, Sami Zayn climbing. And Zayn with a suplex, a back suplex to Trick Williams from the top. And Zayn to claim the United States Championship in our first ever WWE 2k26 Universe Mode episode. But no. But Quebec City at the Centre Vidéotron is rolling here for both Sami Zayn and Trick Williams. A very unpredictable fight, and I can't wait for this to reach its peak. we are getting there. We are getting to the climax of this epic matchup so far. As Trick Williams going to send Sami Zayn into the corner. And Trick Williams looking to do what Sami Zayn did to him. Sending him in heaven. Going on top of the ring. And Trick Williams with a superplex to Sami Zayn. Trick Willie with a huge superplex. And now Trick Williams taunting his opponent. I'm not sure he can jump from that far, but yes, he does now with a huge punch to Sami Zayn. And now Trick Williams taunting Zayn. And it's Trick now with a jumping clothesline. Trick continuing his assault with some kicks to Sami. And now Trick Williams taunting his opponent. And Williams now with a huge clothesline reversed by Sami Zayn into a German suplex. And now Sami Zayn putting Trick Williams onto the referee. Trick Williams bashes the referee accidentally by the hands of Sami Zayn. And now Sami Zayn going to grab a hockey stick. Oh boy, if only the Quebec Nordiques were still playing in his building. But now Sami Zayn assaulting Trick Williams with a hockey stick. He is not allowed any use of weapons. And the referee perplexed as he is back up on his feet. And now Sami Zayn with a haluva kick might have just screwed Trick Williams in this very moment. As the referee counts to 2.5. Trick Williams able to kick out miraculously. But now it's Trick Williams reversing Sami Zayn. Oh my God! Haluva kick! Haluva kick by Trick Williams. A move thief. And a 2.5 for Trick Williams as well. Can't put Sami Zayn down. And Trick Williams looking at the referee is quite angry of this slow count. But now Sami Zayn with an interesting roll-up to Trick Williams. And a kick out by Trick Williams at 2.5. That was very close. Almost got a title change right there. And Sami Zayn now Irish whips Trick Williams in that corner. And now Sami Zayn suplexing Trick Williams into the corner. His famous signature move. And now Zayn with another haluva kick to Trick Williams. And this just might be the end of Trick Williams' reign. But no, Williams kicks out. And now it's Sami Zayn who's angry at the referee. But man, what a match. And that is why you should be liking, subscribing, and turning on, the notifications. Not turning off, excuse me. Turning on, please. As now Sami Zayn and Trick Williams are trading blows here in Quebec City, as the whole world is watching, all hyped up for this matchup and also the rest of the Royal Rumble. This is the first ever WWE 2k26 Universe Mode episode. As we remind you once again, you're watching on YouTube. Sami Zayn uppercuts Trick Williams. And now it is Sami Zayn who's going to Irish whip Trick and collide with him though, and hitting a drop kick and potentially busting Trick Williams open. But now Sami Zayn, what is he looking to do next? As Sami Irish whips Trick Williams outside of the ring. As Sami and Trick are now outside of the ring, the ref will start counting obviously, as this is a normal one-on-one matchup. But now not looking good for Trick Williams at all. As Sami Zayn in a powerbomb position, gonna powerbomb Trick Williams, and Trick's head hit the rim of that announcer's table, the cover of that announcer's table. Not good at all for Williams, as he then gets sent into those steel steps. And now Sami Zayn delivering some strikes to Trick Williams, and now a blue thunder bomb in the outside, on the bare floor. As Williams continues to suffer a huge ass beating. Excuse my language, but that is the truth. As now Trick Williams is back, connecting hard on the barricade. And now Zayn Irish whipping Trick Williams into the ring. And now Sami getting Williams back up. And Sami Zayn with another haluva kick. Sami Zayn and instead Trick Williams says, and still the match is going on. That's what Trick Williams told himself and the rest of the universe. And now Trick Williams puts Sami Zayn on the top rope. And now Trick Williams potentially going to hit another goddamn superplex. As Trick Williams hits a superplex to Sami Zayn. The first ever WWE 2k26 episode of Universe Mode definitely cooking here. As now Williams is going to put Sami Zayn down. And Trick Williams not only can whoop that Trick, but can whoop Sami Zayn. But no, not yet. As Sami Zayn is fighting back. As Trick Williams continues to punch him. But now Sami Zayn with a clothesline, and Zayn is feeling it in Quebec City. As now Sami with a huge dropkick reversed by Trick Williams, and Trick Williams! Whoop! That Trick! No! Sami Zayn is still alive. I don't know how, maybe it's the power of the Quebec City crowd, but Zayn is still alive. As now Trick Williams is raging. Trick Williams is raging, but it's going to get cleared from the announcer's table. And oh no, it's not looking good for the ultimate underdog at all. As now Sami Zayn going to get put through a table by Trick Williams, and the table stays put. Shockingly, that just proves the brutality and the strength of that announcer's table. And Sami Zayn took a huge ass beat. As now Trick Williams again for another power bomb, but this time gonna send Sami Zayn onto the steel post. As Quebec City witnesses possibly the murder of Sami Zayn. And now Trick Williams challenging his inner Booker T. Can you dig that, sucker? As both superstars trading blows, this time outside of the ring. And Trick Williams trying to prove that he is a real United States champion, a champion for the people of the United States and the rest of the world. And now Sami Zayn trying to fight back. And both superstars are just going to go at it. Trick Williams and Sami Zayn going at it outside of the ring. And now Sami Zayn with a blue thunder bomb outside of the ring. His second blue thunder bomb performed not inside of the ring. And this could be actually it for Trick Williams. As now Sami Zayn trying to Irish whip Trick Williams. That does not work. Trick Williams is going to go spear Sami Zayn, but completely misses. And now Sami Zayn's going to climb the top rope. Sami Zayn with a diving crossbody reversed by Trick Williams. And Trick Williams now sending Sami Zayn down on the middle of that ring. And for the victory. And oh my God, Sami Zayn somehow, somewhat, in some way, in some universe, Sami Zayn finds that inner blood cell that told him to stay in this match as Sami Zayn misses his Aluva kick. And now Trick Williams gaining momentum to whoop that fucking Trick, baby. 1, 2, 3, whoop that Trick. Trick Williams retains the United States Championship. It took Trick's all-star kick at the end to put an end to this matchup as Trick Williams sent Sami Zayn back home with a loss. But a huge victory for our United States champ. Earlier tonight, Alexa Bliss won the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble and eliminated Becky Lynch to do so as she now heads to WrestleMania in Atlanta to face a champion of her choosing, whether it is Nia Jax, Lita, Trish Stratus, Tiffany Stratton. We don't know yet, but up next we might get some help to predict this WrestleMania matchup as Nia Jax defends the World Heavyweight Championship against Lita, and the winner can potentially, we might see potentially the winner of this match go up against Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania. But it started a month ago where Lita shocked us and made her return in the WWE on Raw and attacked Nia Jax backstage. Someone had to act, someone had to commit to entering a rivalry with Nia Jax, and Lita, she took the role. But it was also 4 weeks ago on Raw where Lita made her appearance yet again. She made her mark yet again, attacking Nia Jax, causing a disqualification in Nia Jax's Open Challenge. And then 2 weeks ago in another Nia Jax Open Challenge, Nia Jax just completely went gonzo. Lita, in her return match, takes on the world champion Nia Jax. It's going to be a tough battle for Lita. But again, she's a Hall of Famer. She's a legend in this business. And in Quebec City, Lita looks to dethrone Nia Jax, the champion, who makes her entrance up next. Nia Jax has went up against Alexa Bliss in an open challenge. There was a disqualification. She went up against Stephanie Vaquer. There was a disqualification. Now she can't escape She can't escape against Lita. Yes, at Survivor Series, she defended the World Championship in an 8-woman battle royal. And that kind of cemented herself as a great champion. But now, recently, she's kind of exited her championship defenses, whether she wanted it or not. Now she can't escape. It's Nia Jax against Lita. It's a one-on-one matchup officiated by Ryan Tran himself, the greatest referee of all time. Nothing will stop this match as both superstars right away going at it, delivering some punches, trading each other some blows, not messing around, as now Lita's gonna Irish whip Nia Jax in the corner, and now Lita with a DDT to Nia Jax to start things off. And Lita right away, passion, fury, energy with a moonsault to Nia Jax to dethrone the champ. But Nia Jax kicks out at 2.5. Lita with an epic start to this match as she goes through the ropes, but will get exploded by Nia Jax. As Nia Jax will be on Raw next week at the season premiere. You're damn right she will be there. Live from Scotland in the season premiere of Raw. First WWE 2k26 episode of Raw. But here tonight is the first episode of WWE 2k26 Universe Mode Point Final. And now Lita with a Russian leg sweep as she climbs that middle rope. And Lita with a diving leg drop to Nia Jax. And tried to go for a double axe handle, but Nia Jax reversing. And now Jax is going to headbutt Lita. And now placing her in a position where no woman wants to be is Nia Jax with a bonsai drop to Lita. And just like that, Nia Jax takes back control of this match as she now delivers her monstrous powerbomb to possibly retain her world championship. But oh my god, that is a 2.9 kick out by the Hall of Famer. As now Lita suddenly back in this matchup. I don't know how, but she's trying to fight. She's trying to fight in this World Championship match in Quebec City. Over 17,000 plus. The exact number will be revealed at the press conference right after the show. Don't forget our main event coming up next. Seth Rollins tries to defeat the world champion CM Punk. Our main event up next after this matchup. But Lita now, again, she's a fighter. She's known to be a fighter. And she's proving it against Nia Jax. And not looking good at all for the powerhouse Nia Jax as she gets put from the top rope onto the middle of that ring by Lita. Lita hitting a Hurricane Rana. And now it's Lita with her signature move. Once again, hit on Nia Jax. Will we have a new women's champion? But no, kick out at 2. And Lita exits the ring, grabs a steel chair. She's not allowed to do that. She did it 4 weeks ago on Raw on Nia Jax, causing a disqualification. Now Nia Jax threw the referee. And now it's Nia Jax who's going to hit Lita with a steel chair. Taking advantage of Lita bringing in the steel chair. And the ref not seeing anything as Nia Jax threw the referee. But again, Nia Jax didn't hit the referee. Nia Jax just tossed the referee. It's a different term. As now Jax gaining momentum and a running leg drop to Lita, completely squishing her. As now Nia Jax looks to deal more damage to Lita as she hits a big punch to the face of Lita. And now having her in a powerbomb position. And Nia Jax with her finishing move on the steel chair. And now it's Nia Jax looking to end it with her infamous bonsai drop. Credit to Yokozuna. 1, 2, and a kick out. Kick out by Lita. Surprisingly, as she really wants that World Heavyweight Championship, but Nia Jax can't seem to put an end to this matchup live at the Centre Vidéotron in Quebec City. Oui, this has been an excellent matchup. We want more of this matchup. Let these women fight in Quebec City. Lita, who throws Nia Jax outside the ring. She's fired up. Lita is fired up, and so is this massive Quebec City crowd. But guys, look at this. That's Stephanie Vaquer with a steel chair, and Stephanie Vaquer attacking Lita. And the ref will call for the bell. And Stephanie Vaquer causes a DQ. Vaquer, who had an ultimate performance in the Women's Royal Rumble earlier tonight. And Stephanie Vaquer is furious. The Women's World Championship match ends in disqualification, but now Nia Jax attacking Stephanie Vaquer. Both Nia Jax and Lita are angry that this had to end like that. And now Nia Jax going for a bonsai drop on Vaquer. But it's Lita now who wants a piece of Nia Jax. She doesn't want to let go of the world champion. But it's Vaquer who ruined it all. And now Lita is gonna hit her finishing move on Nia Jax. But Vaquer, who's gonna surprise Lita with her finisher. And Stephanie Vaquer, who had a great Royal Rumble performance, must seem like she wants that title right now. Tomorrow night, what will kick off night 2 is our tag team matchup between John Cena and Travis Scott against LA Knight and Bad Bunny, followed by MJF defending the Intercontinental Championship against another hometown hero in Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn couldn't do it tonight, but possibly Kevin Owens can do it for Quebec City tomorrow. And also Tiffany Stratton will defend the Undisputed Women's Championship against another Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. And main eventing the show, main eventing the Royal Rumble, main eventing night 2 is the Men's Royal Rumble, the 30-man Royal Rumble. Though, up next is our main event for night 1 in Quebec City as CM Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship against someone that he hates deeply, being the leader of the Visionaries, Seth freaking Rollins, who 1 month ago made his debut on Raw as he was a participant of the SmackDown brand, but joined the Raw and attacked CM Punk, and then 4 weeks ago mocked CM Punk by making an appearance with his attire. But also later on in the show, Punk teamed up with Roman Reigns to take down the Visionaries, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre, who is part of the Visionaries. Though CM Punk defends the World Championship up next against Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins said that he's not going to come alone, and CM Punk said that he won't be alone in this matchup. So what will go down? Well, it's time to find out as Pepsi brings to you the main event. It doesn't get any better than this for Seth freaking Rollins. He's in the main event of the Royal Rumble, fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship. And man, is the crowd singing his song here in Quebec City, as our main event is up next. The best in the world up next defends the World Heavyweight Championship against the leader of the Visionaries, and not the Vision, it's the Visionaries who have a vision. But Punk needs for tonight not a vision. He doesn't need to think about the future or think about something. He needs to put it into action. He needs to actually do it. Do the right thing for himself, and that's to retain that World Heavyweight Championship. It's a hard thing to do for CM Punk. But when you're the best in the world, CM Punk, this could be an easy task. CM Punk is in Quebec City. This feels like WrestleMania, but we are months away from WrestleMania. This is the Royal Rumble, the first ever WWE 2k26 Universe Mode episode. And man, do we feel the energy in the Centre Vidéotron. The crowd is raucous. There's tension in the arena. It's a divided crowd. Some CM Punk fans and some members of the Visionaries that are in the crowd. But now it's time. The main event. Seth Rollins, CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. And even both superstars know how big this is, as they both go face to face and are looking to lock it in right here in our main event. Some chain wrestling action to kick things off. CM Punk targeting the left arm of Seth Rollins, twisting it real well. As now Seth Rollins instead will do the same to CM Punk. But now Punk, who's going to retaliate with the same exact maneuver. Both men targeting the arms. They know that this probably the most important asset of their body that they have to perform their big signature moves, their big finishing moves. As we know, CM Punk has to lift their opponents using his arms for that GTS, and Seth Rollins, he's going to have to hit the pedigree by lifting his opponent's arms using his arms. So arms is a big factor here in this matchup. As now CM Punk now still in control. Punk, who defeated SummerSlam, defeated Gunther at Bad Blood, defeated Drew McIntyre and Ilya Dragunov at Survivor Series in a triple threat. And now in his fifth championship defense. He defended it on Raw against Ilya Dragunov, but just saying, he's had a lot of championship defenses, and now the first time ever in this universe mode that he defends it against Seth freaking Rollins. And man, so far it's a pretty close matchup. But again, let's find out who wins. But before that, let's like the video, subscribe to the CJ Wrestling channel, and hit that notification bell, right? To know more news, more breaking news on winners, on returns, on any moment that it is built on our channel. As we know, our channel offers more than just a WWE 2k26 Universe mode. It offers a backyard wrestling company, offers reactions and reviews to the WWE episodic weekly shows, and much more coming very soon on this CJ channel. But this is the Royal Rumble. This is the first ever episode on WWE 2k26's Universe Mode series. And we are readying up for the future. Every premium live event will be 2 nights, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tradition that we have kept starting on our WWE 2k25 Universe Mode series. Every PLE is 2 nights, and every show, basically there's 1 show per week. It goes from Raw 1 week, and then the next week is the SmackDown, and it just goes like that. Is now back to this matchup. Seth Rollins trying to chop CM Punk, but it's CM Punk with a hard multiple right hand chops to Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins fighting back with some strikes to Punk. As now CM Punk looking to lift his opponent, has him in a powerbomb position, and CM Punk, it's not looking good for Seth freaking Rollins. Now Punk maybe looking for a GTS, but Seth Rollins able to get out as Punk's back gave up, and Seth Rollins with a diving crossbody, a springboard crossbody to CM Punk. And now Seth Rollins, the backbreaker to the supposed best in the world. As now CM Punk gaining some momentum, but getting striked by a big knee from the visionary himself, Seth freaking Rollins. But now Punk, again, his back is giving up for some odd reason. As Rollins hits an enziguri kick. This is not good for CM Punk so early in this match that already his back is giving up on him, And Seth Rollins continuing to target that back and that neck, realizing that that's the kryptonite for tonight's main event. Seth Rollins, who now tried to go clothesline CM Punk. CM Punk reversed it with a drop kick, though. Don't forget, tomorrow night we continue things with night 2 of the Royal Rumble, main evented by the men's Royal Rumble match, 30-man Royal Rumble match. The winner will possibly face either CM Punk or Seth Rollins. It is quite probable that this could be a thing that will happen. Is now CM Punk with a running knee, and now going for that running bulldog, and yes, that connects. Going for the victory here is CM Punk. But Vittorio, no, not for CM Punk, at least for now. No victory for Punk, as he looks to hit a GTS on Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins reversing it with a kick to the midsection, and now Punk doing the same, and now Seth Rollins doing the same, and now Punk doing the same, and now Seth Rollins finally getting Irish whipped into the corner, and now CM Punk is going to try yet again, this time for a lariat to Seth Rollins. Punk climbing the top rope, and CM Punk, Macho Man, elbow drop to Seth Rollins for the win, but a kick out at 2.5. Seth Rollins still in this match. CM Punk almost winning it with his signature elbow drop, and now possibly going for it again, but no, this time going for a diving knee to the face, but Seth Rollins able to dodge that, and Rollins with a pedigree to CM Punk. And now Seth Rollins looking to stomp the hell out of the best in the world, and he's not even done yet. Seth freaking Rollins is going freaking crazy. And not so fast, says CM Punk. As now Rollins not wasting any time, going on the top rope, going for that 450, no. kick-ass matchup to start this thing off. And Punk with a GTS to Seth Rollins. But now Punk doing exactly what Seth did. Seth hit 2 stomps, while Punk's gonna hit 2 go to sleep. Stop. But Seth Rollins kicks out at 2.9. And Seth Rollins in our main event. God damn, these 2 superstars are treating us well, and this is just starting. I mean, this started like what, 5 minutes ago about? And now Punk now with a power bomb, sort of like a buckle power bomb, a buckle bomb. And now Punk again in a powerbomb position, and now is going to bash Seth's face on the top turnbuckle. Seth might be busted open possibly, as Punk is taunting the crowd, getting that energy from the crowd to be able to hit that massive neck breaker. And CM Punk going for a go to sleep, reversed by Rollins into a neck breaker. Sorry, an inverted DDT by Seth Rollins, who now right away is looking to make Punk say I quit. He's looking to tap out the Second City Saints. But now it's CM Punk able to get out of the submission attempt from Seth Rollins. And CM Punk with his own submission, the sharpshooter. Bret Hart's sharpshooter in the big old 2026. As CM Punk looking to make Seth Rollins tap out. And man, that would be quite the moment heading into Raw on the season premiere next week in Scotland. But Rollins looking to shock CM Punk with a roll-up, but CM Punk now reversing it into his own roll-up, and Seth Rollins now getting technical. And CM Punk kicking out at 2.5. But now it's Seth Rollins looking to clothesline Punk. But now instead we'll rush him into the corner, putting him on the top rope. Not looking good at all for the world champion, getting Hurricane Ronald from the top rope. And now Seth Rollins looking to hit that third stomp. And yes, he connects the third stomp hit in this main event. And that could be the 1, 2, 3, but no. CM Punk kicks out at 2, and now Rollins yet again won't waste any time. Can he finally hit this diving move? Yes, he hits! He hits it! Seth Rollins for the win, but no! CM Punk kicking out at Seth Rollins, man. He's going crazy. He's thinking of so many plans. He has plan A, plan B, plan C, but when plan D, plan G doesn't work, then what happens next, man? As Punk with a suicide dive to Rollins, and let me catch my breath because whoa! And now it's CM Punk who's able to put Seth Rollins possibly through the table. He puts him on top. Both superstars are on top of the announcer's table, right in front of Michael Cole and his buds. And CM Punk! Oh my God! CM Punk puts Seth Rollins through the announcer's table. And CM Punk now bringing Seth Rollins inside of the squared circle. And now Punk looking to possibly end it from the top rope. And now CM Punk gets caught by Seth Rollins. Punk caught by Rollins into a pedigree. And Seth freaking Rollins to win it all. But oh, CM Punk being the resilient man that he is, kicks out at 2.9999999. And now Rollins with that clothesline, with CM Punk reversing it with chops, punches, kicks, doing it all. As man, this first ever WWE 2k26 episode of this amazing Universe Mode series has been brilliant. And thank you, Pepsi, for presenting this awesome event. As it is CM Punk. It's down clobbering time. As Punk looks to put Seth Rollins away, but what will his next move be? What will Punk's next move be? Every move matters right now in this part of this matchup, and oh my god, he turns into Rey Fenix and hits a damn Hurricane Rana from the top rope. And now CM Punk with a crossbody dodged by Seth Rollins. And Seth freaking Rollins hits a dropkick. No, reversed by CM Punk. CM Punk now, what is he looking to do? Reversing the big knee of Rollins and hitting a neck breaker as both men are down in what has been a fantastic main event in Quebec City. Rollins busted open. Seth Rollins is completely busted open. CM Punk climbing the top rope now. We're going for that huge left knee, to CM Punk's already blooded face. A face bonded by blood, and now Punk. Again, every single thing matters right now. Every strategy, every move, every next step will matter, as now CM Punk is just going to launch Seth Rollins over his shoulders. As Punk defends the World Heavyweight Championship in our Night 1 main event against the leader of the Visionaries, the Visionary Seth freaking Rollins. As now Seth taking good care of CM Punk in the corner of the ring. But now it's Punk who has Seth right where he wants him to be. Punk with an elbow drop as he was running on the edge of the ring, jumping on the bare floor, on the bare mat, hitting that elbow drop that he has hit before in this matchup. And now CM Punk, who's gonna lift Seth Rollins on top of the barricade, right in front of these VIP fans that are enjoying it all in Quebec City. And now Seth Rollins, who's gonna slam CM Punk on the bare floor. And Rollins, oh! Seth Rollins, athleticism, 10 on 10 for Seth freaking Rollins, who's now telling Punk to get up, who tries to hit a knee to CM Punk, but CM Punk catching Rollins with a go to sleep. Rollins goes to Dodo Land, but no, Rollins kicks out. Rollins kicks out at 2. Quebec City getting treated absolutely with a phenomenal 5-star matchup here at the Centre Vidéotron, Quebec City. Oui, mes amis, let's go. Continue fighting, fight forever. It's Rollins with a low blow. He had removed the turnbuckle pad in the corner. The ref got distracted and Rollins able to hit a low blow on CM Punk. And what a screw job we are getting yet again. But no! CM Punk kicks out, but it gets hit by a shooting star by Seth Rollins, hitting a springboard. Rollins has not stopped. Every second he's doing something. Every second he's creating chaos, creating a moment of the moments. You know, both men trading blows. We almost witnessed another sort of Montreal screw job. We are technically like 2 hours from Montreal. It's a 2-hour drive, but man, another screw job in Canada and Quebec would have been quite demoralizing for this city, this province, this country. As CM Punk, surprisingly, is standing. He's still standing. From the start of this match, we saw him, his back gave up, and now no longer standing. Both men are just gonzo as they're slowly getting up, and now Seth Rollins. Oh no, we know what's coming. It's not gonna be good for Punk's back. Oh, buckle bomb by Seth Rollins for the victory, but no, CM Punk's World Championship still in his hands. At least for now, we say. But CM Punk getting back to the ring, and yet again, they have this energy to still compete and to still throw hands, which is quite astonishing. And the best in the world clapping Seth Rollins' ears. He busted him open already, but now busting his eardrums. On top of that, as CM Punk, oh no, looking to stomp Seth Rollins. A move thief that he is, but Rollins kicking out at 1. The count of 1. Clearly his move didn't have effect at all, as now Punk hits a GTS. This could be it. Oh, did we not think about this one? A member of the Visionaries, Drew McIntyre. Is he here? I don't think so. That's good for CM Punk, but though it did give Seth Rollins some time to recover, and just like that, Rollins able miraculously to reverse CM Punk's GTS. And now Seth Rollins in the corner hits a stomp to CM Punk. And will he become the World Heavyweight Champion? Yes! Indeed he does. The vision is complete. The Visionary is a champion. And the Visionaries are on top of the WWE. Seth Rollins, who, like I previously mentioned, obviously had a all-star, 5-star, all-star sudden match, whatever. I can't explain how good his performance was. For Punk as well, CM Punk as well had a great performance, but Seth Rollins, though, every second he was in action, trying to pursue his goal, trying to get to his goal of winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And while tonight was a success, but tomorrow night we may find out Seth Rollins' opponent at WrestleMania. Just a maybe. But that goddamn Drew McIntyre and those goddamn Visionaries. This is our future, whether you like it or not. See you tomorrow, everyone.